Good morning, everyone. John Michael here with John Michael Sells ATL.com, and on this platform, I post videos a few times a week to help educate both buyers and sellers who are entering into the Atlanta area real estate market. And is it a good time to buy? Well, I've been asked that question several times over the last couple weeks, and it's funny how that question always comes towards the end of the year, and my answer is always going to be the same. If you are in a financial position to purchase a property, why not build equity for yourself? I think it's a smart decision. Homeownership is not for everyone, but if you are interested in purchasing, I think it's a smart move, especially right now. Here in Metro Atlanta, the median price point is still hovering around $400,000. It's been that way for the last several months, with interest rates still being between 5.5% and 6.5%, depending on your profile and what type of loan product you select, whether that be conventional or FHA. You can still tap into the market, get a great deal on a property, have a little bit of negotiating leverage, and get yourself a great deal. A lot of times people, especially over the last year or so, they're just waiting for this crash to happen. We'll just call it that. And so you really have to dive into why what happened in 2008 happened and compare that to where we are now. Most importantly, you have to think of lending restrictions in the underwriting process. When you are getting a mortgage loan in today's world, you have to meet strict criteria in order to be qualified for a mortgage. Whereas back then, there were so many subprime lenders available, and underwriting restrictions were a little bit different, and that caused a lot of people to get into homes that they simply could not afford. And so if you compare that to where we are today, we see less of a percentage of mortgage defaults and foreclosures, and it's for those exact reasons. Lending restrictions are definitely different, and people are getting into homes that they can actually afford, and those who cannot qualify for mortgages are simply either renting or they are doing something else as a mean to providing themselves with housing until they can afford homes if they're interested in home ownership. So I say all that to say, if you are a home buyer entering into the market, again, I think it's a smart move, especially here in the Metro Atlanta area with the inventory that we have. If you're in a financial position to make the move, go ahead and do so. For sellers, a little bit challenging sometimes at the end of the year, depending on your market, because it tends to lean more favorable to buyers towards the end of the year from a market perspective. But if your home is properly positioned to sell in today's market and it is priced correctly, it will sell and you'll walk away with a pretty good deal. It's just, like I said, you've got to have a strategic plan in place and work with a licensed real estate professional who is familiar with not only the market in which you're in, but also what type of buyers are going to be attracted to that home, how they can market it in such a way that it's most appealing to those buyers, and making sure that they nail down that list price so that you can get as much traffic through the door from the point at which it's initially listed until you guys get an offer, and hopefully you have some backup. So if you've got more questions on the topic, I would love to help you answer them, whether it be related to home buying or home selling. Obviously, if you're looking to buy within the next couple of months, would love to help you navigate the home buying process, connect you with one of my preferred lenders, get you pre-approved, and start your home search. If you are looking to sell, again, you can still capitalize on your investment in today's market. We've just got to come up with a strategic plan to make sure that your home is marketed in such a way that it's appealing and it will sell, and I can definitely help you do that. You can always go to my website, johnmichaelsellsatl.com, request a free property valuation, or simply reach out to me with any questions. So I'm going to get my day started. It is Thursday. It's rather cool outside today, which I welcome that weather because it's been a hot summer, so I'm going to enjoy these cooler temperatures, but hopefully you guys are planning to have a productive day. I know that I am. So I will see you guys next time.